Hello and welcome to Brentai's Gaming Paradise. I am Brentai, and in this video I'm going to be going back into Albion Online's Summer Alpha 2015, and we are going to be taking a look at the Destiny board in depth. So, here is the Destiny board. Very large, very daunting. Now, the Destiny board is basically Albion Online's answer to a normal MMO's talent tree, but instead of just giving you the odd little perk here and there, a little bit of spell damage here, a little bit of extra mana over there, better defense, better health, this instead is your character's entire destiny in the game. So this is what you want to focus on in order to drive your character in the paths that you choose. So I'm going to go all the way down here, which is the start of your destiny. So this is when you very first load into the game. Basically level 1, you've done nothing, you've stepped off the boat and you've arrived in Albion. So you can see it's really easy here. Now, until you get to the center of the board, these are all very basic tasks. These are just things that you will just do naturally without even realizing that you're completing quests on your destiny board. So this one here, mastery level 1, beginner wood gatherer, gather 3 rough logs, go and punch a tree 3 times, get some rough logs, and there you go, you have completed this section. And then move up, again really easy, gather 3 rough stone, kill a rabbit, that's it, go punch a rabbit in the head. Game can be cruel sometimes. And get some rabbit hide. Look, get 8 rabbit hide. Again, really easy. Go kill a bunch of rabbits, skin them, take their hides. And what are we in here? So, must craft 1 beginner's broadsword. So with all the materials that you've been gathering through punching them, or if you've already skipped ahead and craft yourself an item, skinning and chopping and pickaxing, whatever you want to do, go and use all that material and craft yourself the beginner's broadsword. Again, really easy, 10 fame, boom, completed. Then once you do that, you then work your way towards this nice center one, and again, really easy, craft a beginner's pickaxe. This then gives you any novice items craftable, a little bit of fame, and then you can start mastering your own destiny. So you can see that there's many paths branching out here, and this is highly dependent on what you want to do. I'd imagine every player is going to at least get the basic ones just around this in the center here. So basic ones like this, which is trainee fighter, so kill creatures worth 15 fame, basically kill 15 creatures. Then you get your novice weapons user, which is your tier 2 weaponry, and over here trainee craftsman. This lets you craft your trainee items, so your tier 2 pickaxes and things like that, your tier 2 jackets, your helmets and all that kind of stuff. Really easy from what I can see. It doesn't even tell you how I done it. Question mark, yeah, it just shows me what I can unlock there. Over here is your mastery level on the crafting tools. So you can see along the side here I have multiple levels in this mastery. I can go up to mastery level 5. So mastery level 1 was gather any tier 2 resources worth 100 fame, which is probably in the equivalent of gathering 100 stacks. That gives me any of the novice tools that I can use. Tier 2 is gather any tier 3 resources worth 200 fame, so you're gathering a lot more there, but once you've done that you're then going to unlock the novice's tools, and you're going to get a 2.5% gathering yield. Now I can't show you the other ones because I have not unlocked them, but you can master all of the tools up to a mastery level of 5. Now once you do that, you're going to be getting bigger rewards, you're going to be able to pick up higher tier items, and you're just going to get more out of everything that you're trying to mine or cut down. If it's trees or rock or whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to get a higher yield from it. As is, if I complete this one, I'm getting an extra 2.5% from every item, and that's just going to keep going up and up and up till you can reach your maximum point. Following on from that, you've then got lots of little individual quests. So if you want to become a specific masterer at harvesting fibre, So you know you're permanently just harvesting cotton and things like that, just so that you can make cloth armor or sell it to people who make cloth armor, and you want to be the best ever fiber harvester in the entire game. It sounds a little dull, but I'm sure there are many people out there who would like to do this. And again, you've now got 10 tiers of mastery, you know, starting from the beginning one of gather cotton or flax worth 375 fame, which lets you use the journeyman's sickle, which is a higher level sickle, so that you can get, you know, farm quicker, and plus 1 gathering yield on each of them. And that then goes up to number 2, another +1, gather flax or hemp. So you've lost the cotton, you've moved up. And then number 3, gather flax or hemp again, you can use the adept's sickle, +1 gathering yield, and further up the chain until you are the master. You can use the elder's sickle. You have got the best sickle in the entire game. You can harvest any kind of fibre, and you are the daddy. If someone needs some fibre, you are the man to speak to. And this follows suit for every single one of the tools. So animal skinner up to master, pickaxe mastery 10, hammer mastery 10, etc, etc, etc. So that is purely becoming proficient with a gathering tool. If you want to get really proficient with that tool, follow these little blue lines, follow that path, and you know, do that. This one down here, which I haven't even unlocked the basic, is trainee farmer. So you basically have to get your own farmland, which I think you have to purchase an island, that Smoky Joe was saying yesterday, and you basically become a farmer and you harvest food and crops and things like that. Chickens, baby goat, look, see, I can raise some baby chickens, which gets me a baby goat, and I can follow up that chain and I can raise my baby goat, and once I've raised it up enough I get a baby pig, and yada 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 yada, all the way to the mastery levels. And I imagine at some point you're going to chop them up and cook them, or sell them to someone who will chop them up and cook them. Over here is the crafting side. So this is where you are actually crafting with the tools, I think. Yep. 25% crafting quality on journeyman's tools. So this is crafting the tools themselves, so you can make the very best of whatever you're mastering as. So you want to be the #1 demolition hammer crafter in the entire game, so you have worked all your way to be able to craft the best demolition hammers. So if someone's going to want a top level demolition hammer, they're going to come to you and they're going to say, I need this amazing hammer in order to go and demolish some rock, knock down a building, smash some stuff up. They're coming to you to get that item. Sickle, skinning knife, pickaxe, stone hammer, everything else. Bags, look, see, you can craft the biggest, best bags in the entire game and just be a bag tailor. I mean, all of these different little areas are going to have to, you're going to have to put in a lot of work to reach them. So get your basics down, just, you know, get the inner ring sorted, and then choose your destiny. You want to be a little bit well-rounded to start with. Maybe even just get to this outer side here and just cover those areas off before you really start going down these chains. Now the devs have been advertising that you can master yourself in a specific class, specific tool, specific whatever you want to do. I mean, you can be the best fighter in the game using, you know, be really strong, use your top tier gear, be able to wear all of the top tier gear and go and kill things effectively. Or you can be the best crafter. So this side is mastering your weapons, all done in red. This is all the combat side. I want to go down personally, I want to go down the sword route. So Journeyman Warrior is what I'm working towards, and then beyond Journeyman Warrior I'm going to keep following down the swords. Broadsword Fighter up to Mastery 10. That will make me the very best broadsword fighter in the entire game. I will have, you know, I can use broadswords and be like, yeah, I'm brilliant with my broadsword. But then I can move up and I can do my claymores and be like, oh, okay, I've got a nice double-handed claymore, big long-range double-handed weapon, I'm going to use that. And I can work my way through and get myself to the awesome enchanted glaive fighter, and be able to use this epic looking weapon here and kill everything in my path. But throughout all that specialisation, I am only going to be a master in that specific set of items. If I don't want to use that, if I want to master myself in maces, or the spiked shield, whatever it is, I'm going to follow those paths. Swords, so this is your swords, your hammers, all that kind of stuff, your heavy armour, your plate, and all that kind of things. And then you've got your hunters, your rangers, your bows and arrows, and all that kind of jazz. There you go there, bowman. Go all the way out to the end there, claw fighter, so that's you're kind of like an assassin out there. Got some claws on your hands, melee combat, slashing your way through. Get good with your staves, become the best cloth hooded fighter in the game, whatever you want to do. And over this side, choose if you want to be a crafter. Lots of people in MMOs love the crafting route. You can really sink your teeth in here. So I want to craft the best boots in the game, so I'm going to go down this tree. And which type of boots do I want? Do I want cloth boots? Do I want to be ranger boots? Do I want heavy armor boots? Plate boots here. This is for the very best plate boots in the game. Or I can keep working my way up the tree, higher and higher and higher, till I'm a level 6 plate boots crafter. So notice that's the level 6 boots. Here's the level 4 boots. Level 1 boots. So you don't just master being a boot crafter, you master being a boot crafter in the specific tiers. So you are the best tier 2 armor crafter for boots, or you are the best tier 6 armor crafter for boots, or chests, or whatever you want to be. I mean, there are people out there, when they reach their tier 2 gear, they're going to want to have the best tier 2 gear in the game, and if they want the best tier 2 gear in the game, they're going to have to go to a player who can craft the best tier 2 gear. And then once they've unlocked the ability to wear tier 3 gear, they're going to want the best tier 3 gear in the game. So if you can specialise your way through, you're going to be a very popular person. And then you can work up this nice central column. Now this nice central column will just happen whilst you're doing everything else. I mean, it follows the same suit. It's stuff that you're going to hit as you level, now as you put it in. So Journeyman Adventurer, I have just mastered this by the look of it. Yeah, 350 of 350, so I've mastered it. I have access to all of this equipment, all my Journeyman's buildings and demolition hammer, accessories, etc, etc. That gives me my bags and all that kind of stuff. And now I'm working my way up to this one. So it's my Adept Adventurer. Lets me unlock my avatar, my mounts, accessories, buildings, demolition hammer, and I just need to get 2,000 fame in any way. Notice it's in any way, so I can just get fame by killing creatures, get fame by crafting stuff, get fame by harvesting, anything. This is just as you level up one of your desired professions. This one is you're going to have to kill tier 4 creatures worth 46,000 fame. So 46,000 fame of killing creatures is going to give you 46,000 fame in this main central column here. So you're just eventually going to work your way up to being the daddy elder adventurer, just purely by focusing on whatever else you want to do. All of these many destinies to choose from. Cool, so I think that is it for the Destiny board. I will be back soon showing you some more videos, having another look at some other sections of the game as I come across them and think they'll be of interest. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to me, leave me comments, and if you want to check out some live play, I am regularly live on my Twitch stream in the evenings, www.twitch.tv/Brentai9. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around soon.